Good day, gentlemen. How you doing? Thank you for joining me on Man Talk. Yeah. Now, I just thought about a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie that changed my whole life. And he had said, one of his cheesy 80s movies in 88, 89, that chance favors a prepared mind. And I was doing some work in either, I can't remember if it was Julie Cameron or Barbara Shale. Anywho, the question in the book was asked, what would you do with $1 million? Now, we were admonished to be as detailed as possible. I understood why they said to be as detailed as possible, because if you have a clear image in your mind, a clear thoughts in your mind of what you're going to do with $1 million, chances are you may happen upon the chance to get it, an opportunity to get it, or someone just put it in your hands. Now you may say, oh, that won't happen. It has happened. Just like how the question was asked, what would you do if you had $1 million? What would you do with $1 million, gentlemen? Really and truly, what would you do with it? Do you really know how to handle $1 million? Do you know how to manage $1 million? Do you know how to make $1 million multiply itself every, 3 years? Do you know how to do that? And secondly, well, I think it's more importantly, will having that amount of money go to your head? Will it change you? Because money does change people. See, to me, that's the real question, not what you would do with it. Now, still answer that question and be as detailed as possible. What would you do with it? What would you do with $1 million? Now, the question is, will you be changed with this money? Will this money change you? Look at this nonsense. I mean, this is rush hour traffic. This 12-year-old girl is walking a 3-year-old child across the street, and she's waltzing across the street, trying to make her no backside bottom shake in leotards. Gents, if that's not contraceptive, I don't know what it is. Anyway, gentlemen, make sure, tell yourself the truth now, don't lie to yourself. Will having money go to your head? Because see, Cat Williamson made a joke, and I thought about it, it makes sense. Maybe some people can't be blessed with much wealth because they'll destroy themselves. And he was like, when he had $20 and he went to the bar, he can only drink $20 worth of liquor. And he said he was glad he never had money back then, because if he had money back then, he was going to destroy himself. He could do damage with $10,000. Go to the bar and drink himself to death. Can you be able to handle the responsibility and the power that comes with money? Can you handle that power? Now, not having the money is easy to say, yes, I can. Remember now, power is like electricity. It's a good friend. It is a good friend. But you know what happens when electricity and people fall out? When you're not friends anymore. All right. That's just something I want you to think about, gentlemen. Be very specific about what you want. And if you read the book by The Vein of Gold and The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and Wishcraft and Live the Life You Love by Barbara Shale, they admonish you to be specific down to the smallest detail about what you want. See, once you have a clear image in your mind of what you want, you increase the chances of getting it. So when you do answer this question about what would you do with $1 million, be very careful for what you ask for, because you may get it. So while you think about what you can do with the money, ask yourself, can you handle the responsibility and the power that comes with this amount of money? And I'm sure you may say, oh, it's just $1 million. Yes, it's just $1 million now. But once you get a taste of that, you're going to want more. And if 1 million is not enough, I guarantee you, you'll want 10. And if you can't handle 1 million, 10 is going to be a bigger burden. You're going to have more, like a friend of mine say, people live with all their fantasies and destroy themselves. Just as you have opportunity to uplift yourself, you may have, bear in mind, be aware that there's also the opportunity to destroy yourself. All right, gentlemen, that's just a thought. It's a little fun exercise that I wanted to share with you, and also it's a very serious thing. All right, thank you. Goodbye.